These are the tips you need to know to become a professional social media manager. Hi everyone, thanks for being here. And let me talk about shortly on what is social media manager and what does they do. So these are the people who handles everything behind any brands and businesses. Most of the businesses have social media managers because their CEOs and the business owners don't know about social media management and they don't have enough time. So they completely rely on the social media managers for the growth of their brands and their businesses. So what does social media managers do? It totally varies on the what jobs you are assigned to. Some social media managers only handle one platforms, and some social media strategists handle like the only strategist part of certain brands and the businesses. And usually social media managers do everything as in like planning what kind of content should they post, what kind of contents and the strategists should put behind those certain posts, and sometimes even designing the post. It totally depends upon the budget of the company and what basis they hired you. So the types of tasks are what type of post you are going to publish on those platforms. And if you have graphic designer, you should also be able to assign the keywords and guide them what kind of design you would love to have. And third, you will be also responsible for repurposing the contents on different social media platforms such as Pinterest, TikTok, and many more. And you should also create and schedule the newsletter if they are offering such. You will be the one who is entirely responsible for their growth of their brands, and you should be accountable. You should be able to answer what went wrong, what could have been better, and what are the solutions for those problems. And eventually they will also depend on you for the sales. I know that's too much. Okay, let's jump into the pro tips. The number one is only choose this career if you are able to handle those screen time and also if you can handle the social media chaos. It can be a bit challenging if you don't like social media and if you don't like to be in front of the screen. If you love to handle social media of certain brands and if you love to post the contents for them, then sure, go ahead because this is the perfect fit for you. Second part is, okay, you understood that you have interest. Now you must have skills and how you can learn the skills, right? I assume that you have already laptop, phone and internet access, and it is much better if you have laptop because most of the companies prefer laptop because the most of the tasks are done on the laptop or the desktop. Then go to YouTube, Pinterest, Google or any other social media platforms and hit the keyword skills that are needed to become social media manager. At first, I would suggest you to go with the one platform. Let's suppose you want to learn about Instagram marketing, then search for the Instagram marketing. And once you know all of the basics and the things, how you can market the products and services on Instagram, once you ace that, you can always jump to the next social media platforms, which can be a Pinterest marketing, which can be the Facebook ads, which can be the YouTube marketing, and so on. And good thing is there are also so many like free and the short trainings and the courses which can be provided by different companies, and they can also provide you the certificates and you can put it on your social media. At least learn and have the skills and of the basics fundamentals of different social media platforms, different digital marketing sections for at least a 1 or 2 weeks to set a proper base. Now, number 3 is start applying those skills, start applying what you have learned to build your own online presence and start personal branding on different social media platforms. I would suggest you to start with LinkedIn because there you will find the most professional people. And by sharing the knowledges you have, you will build a strong portfolio. And why I am telling this is because as per research, there are like 70% of the company search to hire the well-qualified employees, and you can be the one. And also you have to prepare a CV beforehand so that you can provide as soon as they ask for. This whole process can take you from 1 to 2 months to set a strong profile and strong portfolio. And the number 4 is now you have to reflect and ask yourself. Sit back and ask yourself, are you interested in doing this job? are you want to work 9 to 5 for a certain companies, or if you want to work for your own self and take clients individually. Now if you are ready and you got the answer, now you have to start searching for the jobs or searching for the clients. You can search it from your own social media platforms, which can be a LinkedIn, Instagram, or any job portals. Search for the social media manager, social media marketing, digital marketing, or certain keywords that suits your services, and think of those keywords, what your clients will be using it on their social media platforms, and that's how you will end up with your good job vacancy and the client's profile. And once you read all of the requirements for the job, please do not get overwhelmed and self-doubt yourself, because what worse can happen? That nobody's gonna die, right? So if you have skill, this small details, small requires doesn't really matter. So talking about myself, I used to apply a lot of jobs. I mean a lot that I even don't remember. And talking about myself, I used to apply for a lot of jobs that I still don't remember. And the thing is that I got rejected by almost everybody because of the location and because of the side hustle that I was doing at that moment. And then lastly, finally, I landed on a job which allowed me to work remotely, and I love that job. And there is this funny story, like as I already told that I used to apply for a lot of jobs, and at the time when they called me for the interview, I didn't remember like where did I apply, which company it was, and like what job I applied for. And at the end of the call, I just asked her like, sorry, I didn't hear you, what was the name of the company? Then I started searching for the Google and everywhere, like what is the job, what did I apply for? And then I finally found it and I read the requirements, and that's how I got hired. So yeah, there is always these funny successful stories which can only happen if you take the action. So let's move on to number 5, and which is you have to be confident on your interview. And one universal question that you have to be must prepare for, because is that I am definitely sure that you will get this question, I'm 100% sure, which is tell me about yourself. So be prepared for that and be prepared with your answer, which allow them to like, okay, this is the right fit for this job. And another thing you must be prepared for is that the cross question. They might give you certain brands and they might ask you for the here are the problems that we are facing on these brands and how you are going to solve these problems in the real time. In that interview you have to answer it, because I have experienced the same and I did quite well, so that's how I got hired. So be prepared for that. If you are skilled and if you know your thing, you will be able to answer. And even if you are not be able to answer it, just be honest, because honesty always wins. And just in case you get rejected, I hope you don't, but that's okay. Like right away, fix your mindset. The thing is that the opportunity that you were about to get was not right for you. The opportunity was you were about to settle for less, and the next opportunity, the best opportunities is awaiting for you. And the universe is planning best for you, and the universe is scheduling the time for your best opportunities. And just continue the process, what you were learning and what you were sharing to the world. Okay, at number 6, let's suppose that you got hired or you get clients for your individual project. Then you have to do market research, and you have to do competitor research, and you have to analyze the brand properly in and out and make the plans accordingly. You have to make the strategies so that you can pitch it to your clients, and prepare an Excel sheet where you will put out your ideas, plans, thoughts, your next plans, then so that you can just briefly explain to your bosses or your clients that this will be our next plan and these are the things that we will be able to achieve and these are the actions that we are going to take. Discuss with them and prepare accordingly. So the number 7 is always use scheduler. Why? Because your post and the plans should be a month ahead, and your post should be always scheduled a month ahead. That will not only make your work easier, but also your company's boss and your clients will have a proper idea and they can track your work. And these are the tools which is like Facebook Creator Studio and Hootsuite, which will allow you to schedule your post, and they are completely free. And the number 8 is always keep up with the trends, always follow the news. Like digital marketing, this digital world is every day evolving, every day new updates, so you have to keep up with those trends, and you have to like put those trends into your post, into your brands. You have to incorporate those so that you can get the maximum benefits at the right moment. And the number 9 is you have to set up a weekly or bi-weekly call with your clients or your bosses. In this call, you guys will be discussing on the updates, you guys will be discussing on your last work, your reports from your last week, and also what are the difficulties that you are facing, or what are the plans and the strategies that you are planning to do on your next month or next week, and you guys will be just discussing and brainstorming. So this is very crucial, and two-way communication will help you for the long run. So the number 10 and the last point is that once you help them to achieve their goals, you can ask them for the recommendation video or kind of a testimonial video, like how it was the experience working with you, so that you can put those clients' testimonials, your boss testimonials into your social media platforms, and that will help you to build credibility, those trust from your audiences, which can be your prospect clients in your future for your own projects. And also very crucial and the important factor is that do not settle for less. If you believe that you deserve more, do not hesitate to ask. Ask as in for a raise, or you can simply leave. So yeah guys, that's a wrap for this video. If you like this video, do hit like and subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you prefer, working 9 to 5 or working for yourself, in the comment section below. And bye bye, stay safe.